afternoon, YouTube. Today we'll be working on this Bilt lawnmower. I have to replace the safety cable on it as well as the spark plug. Thought I'd bring you guys along for the journey on it, and we'll see what happens. Reason behind having to replace the safety cable on it, unfortunately the previous one got rusted and snapped. The issue with that is I'm no longer able to use the lawnmower until the safety cable is replaced. Amazon is graciously a good resource for parts. Looked there and was able to find one for this specific make and model. It was roughly $10, so that wasn't too bad. That will do just as well. So I'll try a couple different camera angles here. Hopefully we can get some good shots and enjoy the show. So to start off this project here, we have to remove the top of the lawnmower. On this specific Bilt, it is 3 8mm bolts. By the way, if any of you are following at home, the model number for this Bilt is 11A-A230711. Now some of these bolts might be a little bit loose, as I've worked on this lawnmower a few times before for this specific issue. I had to remove the top here to gain access to the safety cable to be able to remove the old one. I did remove the old one trying to locate the specific part number for this safety cable here. Do keep in mind, when you do remove the top of this, the pull string will stay attached, so this will kind of get sucked up and in. So to start out with the safety cable, it's going to be fed through here and connected to here. As you can see, attached is a little clip. These two get pushed together and slid through here. It is definitely a tight fit. Okay, and that will lock in the black exterior casing. Next, we'll take this clip, all right, and we'll want to feed it up in, all right, and have it rotated so that the flat is pointing out like so. So we're gonna go up and like that. So as you can see here, this is what the end looks like, and we want to put it up in here. It's going to go up in like that and then pushed over. So we go up and in, okay, and bring it back to us like that. This extra cable sticking out, we want to just push back inside the outer sheeting of this other cable here. Once the lower part is completed, we'll come up the handle to here, and we will insert this little clip piece as such. Okay, and that'll lock it in place. My recommendation is then to remove the top handle here by pulling it out, sliding it down a little bit, and then same thing as the bottom. This will go in. If I can do this properly here. It'll go in like so. So it'll go in and rest up. And then we'll put the handle back in its place. Once you have everything installed, you want to do a functional test. So you will grab the red handle and pull it back. And if you can see here, this piece moves away from the top part of the motor. As for the last piece with this cable, what I like to do is put 2 zip ties on. One on the lower end of the motor, of the handle, excuse me, like so. And one on the upper end of the handle, past where the joint is to break down the handle. With doing it this way, it gives you this slack in the middle to be able to collapse the handle. Now, you can either take a utility knife and cut off the excess of these zip ties, or a pair of pliers and twist them. What you want to do is tighten the cable all the way down, zip tie, excuse me. Come in with your pliers right at the tip, clip and twist. Give it a couple twists and it'll come off. The difference is with the twisted off one, there's no extra zip tie hanging out that could cut myself. Or on the bottom one, it leaves this little kind of shard piece left. I'll leave it up to you guys, whatever you would prefer. I prefer twisting off, but some people may just have a utility knife and not a pair of pliers handy to them. So now the last step to completing this safety cable install would be to take the motor housing with the pull string, the top, excuse me, not motor housing, the top with the pull string, place it back on, and reinstall the 3 8mm screws that you took off from earlier. I personally like to get one started to kind of hold everything in place. And then I'll go back in and put the other 2 in. When you tighten these down, you don't want to over tighten them. What I like to do is just tighten them down till they get snug and give them like an extra quarter turn. So they're snug, quarter turn. Okay, they're snug, quarter turn. So I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what other content you'd like to see.